Welcome to the next episode of the Bowling Green Dynasty. Today, for the first time ever, during a season we are ranked top 10, we're number 9 in the country. We go on the road and dominate Air Force. Let's hope so. Thanks for watching, and go Falcons. The Air Force is going to be wearing their Special Operations Command uniform. And we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and go Bowling Green.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Levis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Air Force Falcons offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Falcons will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking him 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Bowling Green's offense will get the ball for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most...
Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. He picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson with the carry. There he goes. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Direct snap. Creates a little room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Falcons. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Here we go. Gets the back moving. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They go to the draw.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Wants to throw. It's Quinn. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Snagged in the middle. It's Lanier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Big fella moving. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short?
Touchdown, BG! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature him, throw it up, let him go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Purdue. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Finds his man. It's McNeil. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets rid of it. That's peeled in. It's Knox. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Falcons are marching down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the pitch. Got the first down and more. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Let's go! Let's go! They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Air Force! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Anderson with the carry. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. He's now up to 77 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. Touch pass on the run. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Holds it in on the left. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Falcons are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Moving past the 25. Turning it on. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Got him in the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Now on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Offense in an empty set. Scanning the field, it's Quinn. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lanier. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Give to the running back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Falcons will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down. Pass can...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Falcons.
defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. To the air, it's Quinn. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Makes the grab. It's Lanier. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lanier. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Running the red zone, it's Anderson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Oh, he got loose. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over TCU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12.
Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up.
Turning on the Jets. Inside the touchdown, BG. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Working that left side. At the 45 on his way. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Under fire. The sure hands, it's McNeil. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. The Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And the stomping has commenced. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a hurry.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Some misdirection with the counter. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Sends it back in motion. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Back to pass, it's Quinn. Back open in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on first down. A run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. The Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun to give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Levis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Scores on the sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw.
Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Air Force.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Caught in the backfield, it's Arkin.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The option look. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, BG. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give headed toward right tackle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Throws to the back. Got the quick pass. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A 1st down run in the red zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical.
The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Gives it on the option. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
7 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Using his feet. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Got it in the middle with Sampson. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. With the run on first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Washington State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Falcons send out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
How good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost to you.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Combs. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Tate. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great
Bowling Green is back into the big points column with 84 today, as they take down Air Force 84-27. What is quite possibly the 2nd biggest win of the season.
Just dominate. You know you're going to
take a look at the stats. 27-32, 393, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick for Wyatt Quinn. Tate 2 for 2 for 19 yards. Anderson 19 for 113. But how about 3 rushing touchdowns from Jamie Arkin, including a long, but Bo Sampson had the longest of 91 yards.
They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Daniel Anderson,
and you've been watching another presentation
2 receiving
of EA
touchdowns.
Sports College Football.
Otis St. John 1, and Arkin with 1. And defensively, 1 interception was Gavin Harris. And Schaefer 12 for 12 on extra points. We'll see you next week, when I believe we play Washington State. Or sorry, Jacksonville State. Thanks for watching today's episode, And we're going to get a lot of commits, I believe, out of that. Okay, only one. We're up to number 7, so we get a home game in the playoff if the season ended today. Quinn Ibrahim, Defensive Player of the Week for the Pac-12 last week. Jamie Arkin, Offensive Player of the Week for the Pac-12. And next up will be our final game of the season. Number 7, Bowling Green against Jacksonville State. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and go Falcons.